Hey there, are you ready to build a fitness business that becomes a true income producing asset? Then I welcome you to the Fitness Business Freedom Show, brought to you by Fitness Revolution. I am your host, Justin Hanover, and we have over 15 years of experience building thriving fitness businesses, and we are committed to sharing our knowledge and expertise with you. You can expect to hear proven business foundations and frameworks, success stories from our coaching partners, and guest experts to give you straight answers for your biggest questions. Doesn't matter if you have an online business, fitness facility, or operate as an independent trainer, you are in the right place to grow your business and create the personal freedom you desire. Welcome to another episode on the Fitness Business Freedom Podcast. We keep each episode short, tactical, and to the point so you can pull out what you need and move on with your day. This episode will cover the infamous "let me think it over" or "let me think about it" objection that you get in sales. Using the following questions and tips will help you understand if the prospect sitting in front of you really needs to think about joining your program, or if they are politely telling you no with the objection. These questions aren't meant to strong-arm someone into buying, but rather help you engage in a conversation to understand more about what would help them make a decision. Let's start with these questions. Option 1, what's holding you back? This question is a nicer way of saying, okay, what in the heck is it that you really need to think about? If you have done a great job of discovering the challenges and problems the prospect is trying to solve, then they should be ready to make a decision, even if that is to not join. You want to spark up conversation and help the prospect process what it is that has them unsure. Oftentimes, they won't really know, so you have to lead them through the process. Option 2, was there something I didn't cover today? This is a great way to find out if you missed a key piece of information or forgot to ask a critical question. Everyone has their own mental checklist of things that have to be addressed before buying. You may have missed your prospects. Option 3, what else are you considering? Is there a bigger priority for you right now? This will help you understand if they are shopping around and didn't tell you. It also smokes out the importance of their fitness. You want to know how you are being assessed and need to know if they are looking at other options so you can address it with your differentiators. Option 4, what circumstances will have changed in the time they wait? If you have someone saying they need to wait a few weeks or think about it for a few days, it's okay to politely ask what will have changed in that time frame. This is particularly great for prospects who want to wait weeks or months before starting. This gives you the chance to allow them to see that starting now is the best thing to do, or at least get them thinking about what will or won't be different in that time frame. Option 5, how will you know this is the right program for you? If they need to consider making a purchase, there's a chance they aren't sure this is the right fit. Go ahead and directly ask them how they will know this is or isn't the right program. The answers will tell you if you hit everything they needed to make that decision or if you missed something. Option 6, I understand. A few clients just like you were in a similar situation. They ultimately decided to join because this is a great chance to relate their current situation with a client success story. Most people feel alone in their decision-making, so showing them you understand, empathize, and have worked with others like them will help them to feel more comfortable. Option 7. A lot of times when someone tells me they need to think it over, what they really mean is, no thanks. Is that what's happening here? This is a riskier move, but very powerful. If you tend to have a lot of people think it over and then not make a decision or ghost you after they leave the success session, you need to refine your sales process, but you can use the technique to uncover a hidden no. Prospects are often afraid to tell you no because they don't want to offend you. Giving them permission to say no with this question can get a decision made and allow you to understand how to help the prospect make the best decision. Option 8. Okay, that makes sense. Here's what we should do next. You want to control the sales process and not leave anything to chance. However, there are some people who simply need to think over big purchases. In that case, show them you understand, but also control the process by laying out next steps and getting a clear commitment that the individual will make a decision by an agreed upon date. As always with objections, typically what they say first is not the main reason. That is why probing questions need to be asked to have a complete understanding on how to best support them. Then you should always be documenting the objections you receive to see patterns and work on addressing them before the success session even happens.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode on the Fitness Business Freedom Show. On behalf of Fitness Revolution and myself, we are thrilled you are looking for ways and resources to move your business forward, and we are honored to be that source for you. If you would like to receive more business building support from us, be sure to head over to the show notes and join our subscriber list and stay on top of all the industry insights that matter most to you. Now, before I close out today's show, if you found this episode beneficial in any way, I just ask you to leave us a simple review to help other gym owners find us and discover this show. Thank you so much, and I will see you on the next episode of the Fitness Business Freedom Show.